right, so I have a question. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I just want to know, did your 2024 vision board work for you? I'm curious. Did you take a second to check? If not, this video is for you. I want to help you take a second to reflect on how 2024 went, and I want you to look at it with your 2024 vision board. So, if you have been around this channel at all, you will know that I did a how to make a vision board that actually works series last year. And I recognize that I think it's important to not just talk about how to make a vision board, but how to reflect on your vision board so that you can do your vision board better for next year. And also celebrate the ones that you've accomplished from the things that you've done on your vision board and how you process all of those things. Now, here's the honest truth. I'm going to say 90% of you, 90% of you, you created that vision board at the beginning of this year and you have not looked at it since the beginning of this year. I'm going to say if that's you, there's a really huge chance that you haven't accomplished many, if any, of the things on your vision board. Because why? A vision board works its best magic when it's in front of your face and you're looking at it every single day and you're reminding yourself of the biggest goal that you have constantly. And because you're constantly reminding yourself, it's always top of mind. You're seeing things that will help you accomplish the things on that vision board all the time because the vision board is top of mind. So if this is the first time you've looked at your vision board since last year, there's a good chance you haven't accomplished anything on your vision board. And that's sad. I know that sucks, but you can change that. You can change that. But it also starts with reflecting and realizing that you didn't have a really good habit set up in the first place to help you accomplish it. No judgment, no shade. I'm just pointing out what it is so that you could do better in 2025, right? Because we're in 2024. Yes. Right? Yes. I can't remember what year we're in. But yes. Okay. So, you want to pull out your vision board from last year and you want to look at what are the things on your vision board that you accomplished. For everything that you have accomplished, if you did not already celebrate that you've accomplished that thing, I want you to take a second and think about what do you want to do to celebrate. So if you had on your vision board that you wanted to save your emergency fund, how are you going to celebrate that? If you had on your vision board that you wanted to move to a new country, how are you going to celebrate accomplishing that? Okay, so I want you to take a second and look at all of the things that you listed out as things that you wanted to do for this year. Look at what you accomplished and decide how you want to celebrate each one of those things. Now, here's the flip side of that. You also want to look at your vision board and look at the things that you didn't accomplish for this year. And there's a couple questions to ask. Was it not a priority? That's the first question you want to ask yourself. The second question is, did it just need more time? Because sometimes dreams take a while to manifest. Sometimes we need more time to work on things. Sometimes we recognize that there were pre-steps that we needed to do to accomplish that thing that we didn't realize we needed to do until we got in the midst of wanting to do the thing and we realized there was more. So that's actually the question number 3. Were there more tasks that needed to happen first that should have been on your vision board first before that bigger goal? And that's what slowed you down. So there's a couple different things that could have slowed you down from accomplishing the things that you had on your vision board. And don't beat yourself up about it. If you realize that it's not a priority, then next year take a look and say, is this really something that I want to see happen this year? And if so, How are you going to change your behavior to prioritize it? You can make all, these are all decisions you make for yourself. I'm not making these decisions. I'm not judging you for how you decide to prioritize. I'm just trying to help you know what questions to ask yourself so that you can get the results that you want. Okay. So, is it that you don't want it to be a top priority, and decide, is it actually a top priority now? Is it a top priority for next year? And so much about our vision board is not just about putting pretty pictures on it, but it's also prioritizing what's most important to us, and then changing our behavior, changing our practices, our habits, our rituals to actually prioritize those things. And so it's really huge in how you bring your dreams out of the sky and down into what your feet do, what Pete and Pat. Does anybody say that, call your feet Pete and Pat? What Pete and Pat do on a daily basis to make things happen. So all of this starts with, for one, reflecting on what did you accomplish. So that's what I really want to focus on in this video. And I hope that it helps you. And here's the beautiful thing about reflection. There's no one way to do it, except that you need to know what the heck you're reflecting on. And it shouldn't just be in your mind. If you didn't write down your vision board, your vision board stuff, if you didn't pull out pictures, if you didn't write down your aspirations, if you didn't write down goals, this video is not for you. Because we're not doing the pie in the sky imaginary goals, okay? To really make the most of this process, you need to have written down your vision board, your goals, your aspirations, and what you wanted to accomplish this year. Because otherwise, those things will get lost like a sock in the wash, okay? You will make up different things that you said that you aspired to do this year, but you didn't actually do. Or you just kind of made it up as you went along. Listen, we're not here for the wishy-washy stuff. Let's be intentional, because that's how we actually get the things that we want. So as you're going through reflection, the main couple questions, I'm going to do them one more time. Did I accomplish it? Did I not accomplish it? And if I didn't accomplish it, why? And then ask yourself those 3 questions. So this is a short video. I hope that it was helpful. I'm preparing to start talking about vision boards because we're coming into that season. And this is one of the first steps you need to do to be able to create your vision board for next year. So make sure you take some time to reflect, and then we'll talk about what to do next. Okay? That being said, this is not an easy process. I understand how hard it can be to create a vision board that actually works, to actually make your dreams happen, because our dreams start what feels like in this pie in the sky idea, and how do I actually make it happen, right? Well, that's my specialty. So I'm Rashida, your dream strategist, and I help you bring those dreams out of your imagination and actually into your life. So if you have some dreams that have been on your vision board for a couple of years, or you haven't even gotten them to your vision board yet, and you've been like, man, I really want this to happen, but I have a hard time executing. It's not that you have a hard time dreaming, but you have a hard time executing, then I would love to support you. I am going to be doing a More Than a Vision Board party early in January, and I invite you to come participate, because I am going to help you take that dream, get it down on paper, and then we're going to strategize a way to execute that dream so that it goes from being a dream into being your real life. And we're going to do that in actually More Than a Vision Board party. So make sure you head to the description of this video and get on my email list so that you can get the details when I put them out by the end of this week. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. Bye.